up, ladies and gentlemen? We are here finally with group number 2, match number 3. We are going to see who our second finalist is finally. If Prolific wins, DinGo will advance. If LovelyRabbit wins, he will advance and join taeng in that final group. Prolific didn't have the best show out versus DinGo. He surely has been practicing though for a better show up, so I'm expecting big things from him this time. He has most known for defeating Scan in the Tony G Christmas tournament, eliminating the favorite. The Tony G picked a winner of the tournament. Looks like Mr. Prolific going to go for a mid build here. And going for that standard hatchery first here for Mr. LovelyRabbit. Make sure we are recording. Good. Everything good to go. And yeah, Mr. DinGo pausing his probe production. Gonna throw down maybe 3 gateways right here. Looks like he's saving up for 3 gateways on 9 probes. So going for some hella aggression here. Maybe 4? Is he going for 4 on 9? Still no probes. Stopping probes at 9. He's going to get 4 gateways here. So, very aggressive build for Mr. Prolific. And look at that. Mr. Rabbit going to come out here and scout exactly what's going on. He's going to be sweet. Up against the mid build. I know what's up now. And he's going to be able to prepare. This is going to give away his position a little bit, though. Prolific going to nicely conclude that. Or he's going to, I guess, just follow that drone. He's going to follow that drone back and see that Rabbit is going to be in this position. Overlord going to come back up top to get some more scouting information. Only 1 drone out here getting pulled, saving up larvas for Zerglings. Is going to pull a second drone. Probably sent 3 drones out here. Does have that additional hatchery, so he did go for that. So he's not too worried about this. He did cancel a gateway as well. Must have been maybe a little too poor. Little micro action down here. Probes trying to prevent these drones from getting their sunken colonies up, but they are going to get up. Not prevented too badly, but the first zealots are here. Zerglings are going to have to be produced basically non-stop here. Going to try to throw down that third sunken colony here as well. These 2 sunken colonies in a very good position to wall this off perfectly here. And now it's just going to be a matter of micro. Right now, a couple of these zealots taking a lot of hits for no damage output there, so not the best micro from Prolific. And it looks like LovelyRabbit is going to be able to hold this fairly easily. And actually, okay, not going to know exactly where his opponent is, so he's splitting these Zerglings up to scout. This is very in the middle, so it's not really giving away position. But luckily for him, he did set down 2 Zerglings into the correct way. He's getting a gas forge just down now. Still nothing else, though, for Mr. Prolific. So these Zerglings are going to get a little bit of harassment off this Cannon's not going to be down for a while. Yeah, he is forced to send a Zealot back here to just help fight this off. So far, good micro, though, from Prolific, not losing a single... Well, he must have lost 1 here. Don't know if that was the original one or if he picked one off while he was here. I imagine here, going to save that probe once again, sending off more... more Zergling reinforcements going to be coming here. Prolific probably going to throw down a cannon. Still continuing to produce zealots here, but Rabbit not skipping out on the sunken colonies at his front. And yeah, just playing this one nice and smart. Do you see that core going down here now? 2 zealots are back here, so again, shouldn't take too much damage. Wants to try to save them a little late there on moving that probe here. And just going to be very nice here, picking off another probe. 1 little Zergling gets stuck there. Zealots coming in here at the front. Gonna have to target fire these down here while microing. Really not the best attack there at all from Prolific once again. Still has a nice supply lead though. Still ahead in workers despite this micro from Mr. Rabbit. Not gonna bother making a single cannon or anything. Second hatchery and gas. 2 gas going to go down for LovelyRabbit, so nothing too crazy here. It looks like it may just be a HyDrA build from Rabbit. He's getting all the scouting information off, which is just so scary. to let happen, but nothing you can really do about this. Their APM is too high to let those Zerglings die. Gonna go for that triple Nexus now with the 2 gas here. Gonna start choking up the Zerg. Another 2 probes go down, and now LovelyRabbit is in the lead. So these little Zerglings are absolutely changing the game here. Another probe down. Very Gosu high level stuff here from Rabbit. Really using that APM to his advantage. 2 Robos gonna go down here right in the front with a cannon. So gonna start seeing the Reaver and Shuttle production. That is going to be the follow-up. We do see that HyDrA den here and 2 more hatcheries being thrown down. The Zerglings continue to just be annoying, getting off all this good information. May even get another probe. So nice here. Nice, 2 probes there. Almost saves both those Zerglings. Still 1 alive with 3 HP. First Overlord gonna go down here for Rabbit. These Dragoons probably gonna go scouting on the sides to see if they can pick off any more. If this Zergling gets another kill, that'll be wild. Absolutely being super duper cost efficient with these Zerglings. Can't put a value on all the information and damage that they provided right there. So good stuff here for LovelyRabbit, but we have seen this matchup, how volatile it is. Starting to get more and more hatcheries, the layer just going down now. So LovelyRabbit going to be countering this with just mass HyDrA, going to try to overwhelm the Protoss player, keep those Reaver numbers small, starting to make HyDRAs now before any dropships are out. I don't see any dropships being produced right now. Shut the fuck up, Junior Roy. I'm trying to cast here. I do see, yeah, just going to be macroing nicely here. In a very good position. Got a nice drone count so far. Way ahead of the Protoss, but that's going to change soon here now that those triple is up and going. We'd see the Dragoon range and upgrade on the Forge rolling out. No Citadel of Adun yet, so these are going to still be slow. Zealot's not looking to do the Zealot Reaver break. It looks like he's probably going to go for the Dragoon Reaver break, which can be good against mutas if that is a play. Do see that Spire going to go down, which you do want to get as well, the Scourge and eventually the Greater Spire. We may see some Gosu Muta Micro picking off some Reavers and High Templars as well. That is what the Koreans like to do because they got the APM to do it. But yeah, we got ourselves a good game here so far. Prolific playing much better than that first series, showing that he is a top level gamer, can compete with anybody on his good days, and if he gets the right matchups, obvi. See that Queen's Nest going down now. I don't see him saving up too much gas. He does have a little bit of gas banked. So I'm not sure if he's going to go for those mutas or not. Imagine it's probably not going to be a bad idea. I think he's going to be tempted to get some mutas before that Greater Spire. Use those mutas to micro. Throwing up a lot of drones here. No drops going to be coming for a while though. I do like to throw up 1 or 2 robotics back at home so I can continue to build Reavers while also working on my drops. Dragoons picking off Overlords. Very good stuff for Prolific, and he is starting to pound away here at the front, but is it going to be too little too late? You are going to have to start making those drops sooner or later. I don't think you're just going to be able to outmass LovelyRabbit. But it's possible. It is possible. There is always that timing in Protoss versus Zerg. If the Zerg does not counter perfectly, you can get them. There we do see this mutas out, and yeah, he does want to start picking off these Reavers. No Dragoons or Corsairs nearby to protect them, so 1 Reaver is going to go down. 2 Reavers down. Yeah, I think all 4 of these Reavers are going to die. 3 Dragoons not going to be enough, and those Reaver numbers are going to get reset, which is not what you want as a Protoss player. You really do want to protect those, so a little bit of a mistake there for Mr. Prolific. Overlord dying there. It's a little bit of a stake there for LovelyRabbit, but he's got a beautiful drone count now. He's going to start adding more hatcheries. He's going to start getting the rest of his gas. And once that Greater Spire's out, that's when you need to be worried. That's when you need those High Templars. I still don't see a Citadel of Adun anywhere. on the map. So these are going to be slow Zealots, and no High Templar are going to be coming out anytime soon. LovelyRabbit has stopped building sunken colonies, now going to rely on units from now on out. I think he has read the situation pretty well and not going to waste any more time or resources on defense. He's going to start going on the offense. And yeah, I think that's going to be a good idea with the amount of hatcheries that are about to come up. His mass is going to be pretty strong. We do see this attack coming in now with these slow Zealots. Not exactly ideal to have this many Zealots this late in the game that are this slow, but still are going to get work done. We do see all of these the HyDrAs popping out now though, and he timed this out pretty perfectly. I think he's going to have more than enough to deal with this. Prolific though has pretty decent army right here. These mutas coming in, going to pick off that Reaver once again. Greater Spire almost done, and now we see those HyDrAs coming in. And I think there's just going to be too many HyDrAs for Prolific. Not enough Reavers to defend this. No High Templars anywhere close to being done. And yeah, just going to go with the Muta HyDrA here. And I think it's going to be enough here to get a 1-0 versus Mr. Prolific. And yeah, get one game closer to reaching the final group. It's going to take a second here for Mr. Prolific to accept his fate, but it is GG, Tony G, guaranteed GG. GG called, and we'll jump into game number 2. Good game, good showing. Nice little drone scout for LovelyRabbit. Gonna identify the mid build, and then excellent Zergling micro, picking out probes and getting invaluable scouting information. So well done, LovelyRabbit, showing why he is a favorite. Not a favorite, but he is a potential champion of this season. A definitely a potential defeater of taeng K. LovelyRabbit. No joke. We'll jump into game number 2 right now. Jumping into it, game number 2. Prolific as Zerg, unfortunately, versus Rabbit as Terran. Both middle positions, both looking to win. Rabbit up 1-0, and Prolific looking to get his first win of the tournament here. And yeah, it's not going to be easy versus Mr. LovelyRabbit, who is a bit of a Gosu. And yeah, we shall see. Not going to see the factory build. I wish we saw more of that from Terran players, but nonetheless, Marines are aight too. This can lead to a lot of excitement. Overlord getting a little close to his opponent. SCV going to spot that out, and we have ourselves a game here. Both going to know it's Terran versus Zerg. Mr. Boo saving up Larvies and getting a hella quick gas and sending 2 drones out. He's doing a lot right now. He's doing a lot. It seems like this is improvised. And the first Marine is going to be out here, and this is not going to be good news here for Mr. Boo here. Going to be under pressure starting at 2 minutes and on. The Zerglings are going to come out, but they are going to get a lot of damage here on this first sunken. May even take it out. That'd be wild if he kills that. Zerglings are going to come in here and chase them away just in time. Nice micro there from Rabbit, keeping them all alive here into those reinforcements. But the Zerglings are chasing it down, going to get a couple shots off on the SCV and Marine, and then run back home. Does not want to risk having to buy more SCVs, and now he's sending in 6 of his workers into that. I imagine he's going to get Zergling speed and just go for an all-in Zergling speed. I think that's basically what he has to do, I think. But he is getting a lot of drones now. He's getting 2 more Zerglings. I think he's going to pop up an Overlord, get Zergling speed, and then just start massing Zerglings. But is it going to be enough? The Marines coming in here, they're going to spot that there's quite a few Zerglings here. He may get a little suspicious and run back home. Or he may just go balls to the walls and micro, knowing that this second is weak, and getting a nice little concave there on those Zerglings, not fearing that Sunken at all. Is going to take that out like a boss, man. And that is going to open up a little entrance for these Marines to run by, and this is just not good news here for Prolific. He's trying to get Zergling speed. He's going to have a lot of Zerglings out, and he actually may be able to crush this, and maybe he will be able to counter and get some counter damage done here. But if he loses any drones, this is not going to be good. Going to lose one drone. Chasing them down, these Zerglings now going to come up. He has to micro these Zerglings properly because these Marines are going to be micro properly. You know that. You don't want to let them die. He's having to run out before Zergling speed, which is annoying, but he has to do this. Continuing to build Zerglings down. He may have an opportunity to counter. Medics are out though, and Firebats are going to be out, and that may just be GG. Firebat and Medics will absolutely destroy Speedlings. And Prolific, I don't know, he can still, if he gets this around here before these Firebats come, it's going to be close here. Firebats are just popping out. Going to get a decent surround here with these Zerglings, but these Medics and Firebats going to be too much, and GG is going to be called. Prolific, knowing that this is the beginning of the end. I'm not going to waste any of our times, and going to GG out. So quick one for Mr. LovelyRabbit. Going to go up 2-0, and not looking good for Mr. Prolific. Not looking good at all, but I believe in you, Prolific. I believe. Is my camera even on me? I didn't even check if my camera was on me. No, camera's on me enough. I gotta maybe turn it right. Alright, see you in the next game. Game number 3. Prolific, Protoss, Rabbit, Zerg. Prolific gonna get his chance and revenge in this matchup. This very, very winnable matchup for Mr. Prolific, to get himself on the scoreboard, to get himself a win in the win column, finally, against somebody in this tournament. He's only played one person so far, but making it sound worse than it is. My boy Prolific, I do believe, though. I believe he's about to take down this Korean. Even though I'm kind of cheering against him now because I really don't want DinGo to win. And basically, Prolific is playing for DinGo right now. And yeah, fuck DinGo. I got a special little DinGo video coming up for you guys. Or guess in the comments, let me know if you want to see Tony G versus Mandingo. I got some replays. Me and him played a best of 3 that I actually forgot about. But I saw them on the Starcraft World website. Luckily, they saved every game, and yeah, we can, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see Tony G versus DinGo. I'm probably going to do it regardless of what you say in the comments, just because the whole thing is quite funny. He got angry at me on the forum because I called him a scumbag, garbage man, cheater, pumpkin eater, and he called me a pig. And told and said something about to stop telling people that he cheats. But fuck you, DinGo. Fuck you, buddy. I don't give a shit what you say about nothing in your broken ass English, bud. So yeah, let's see what's going on here. Back to the game. I've almost talked my way through this whole opening. Usually I timed it, but I just got carried away with that last little ranty poo. And yes, we shall see. The 3 zealots are out. Drone scout too. I don't think the drone scouted anything though. The drone has not scouted this mid build though. And so Mr. Prolific, oh my goodness, he's gonna get himself in here. What? And Rabbit just canceled his Sunken colony too. Big blunder there for Mr. Rabbit there, canceling his drone, and just like that, oh my goodness, Prolific is going to be on the scoreboard before I could even say anything. There's no way that he's going to throw this game away. This is absolute carnage right now. To get in there, to cancel that Sunken is so big. The Sunken would be up and known. He could just walk right by, ignore it. All of these zealots are going to be in the base with nothing to defend it here. One drone already down. Only 6 drones remain, having to make so many zergs right here. This is Prolific in an excellent position. Zealot even at the front, gonna just continue to run by, gonna target the spawning pool, which is a nice job. He kept all of these drones from collecting. Gonna try to use the drones to mess up the zealots, but not going to do it here. Zealots continue to punch away at the front here, but here's the big battle here. Down to 6 drones. It would almost be smart to just target the drones in this battle, but he may just have enough zealots anyway to kill all the zerglings, and he does it. Now he's going to be fighting the drones, and Prolific is going to win the game. Nicely done by Prolific. He's going to get himself on the scoreboard. I'm so proud of him. And now I think he's going to be unstoppable. I think he's going to win the rest of the game. He's got the confidence. He's got the momentum. Great stuff by Prolific. Well done. Good, sir. Getting those scan series chills from him. Yeah, we'll jump into game number 4. Prolific. Yeah, on the scoreboard, 2-1 for Rabbit though. He's got a mountain still to climb. We'll see how he does it. Game number 4. Our man, Prolific, fighting for DinGo's life, so we're cheering for him because we like the guy, but we're not cheering for him because he's playing for DinGo. Versus Rabbit, who is going to be Zerg once again. Luckily, Zerg is pretty good, or else he could be eliminated from this tournament. It could have been another opportunity for Prolific to eliminate him, but if he keeps getting Zerg, I guess it's still a chance here. As Terran on top of the Zerg, this is looking real good for Prolific. He is not going to have to apply too much early pressure to win this game. He will have opportunities in the mid and the late and all game long to harass and abuse this little ledge here. Luckily for LovelyRabbit, he is going to send his Overlord up here, and he is going to spot that he is up against a Terran directly on top of him. He needs to move that down though before Prolific sees it. Prolific is going to see that. He is going to spot the Overlord, so they both are going to know exactly what is up here. So let's see if LovelyRabbit, what LovelyRabbit has in store for this little shenanigans here. This Overlord has some balls of steel here. He is checking everything out before he decides to leave. Marine is going to be able to start shooting at him, may potentially take him out. He's going to have to race out of here. Look at, oh my goodness, he turned around again. This could be another blunder here by LovelyRabbit. What the F is he looking for? What are you looking for, LovelyRabbit? You're looking to die. That's what I think you're looking for. Spawning pool and Overlord down here, so we're not missing anything while we watch this Overlord run out of this base. If you lose an Overlord this early in the game, you are going to be so far behind. This SCV is going to go directly underneath him. He knows that there's only one possible way that this Overlord came, and this Marine is going to start the chase here. He has a little bit of time to kill him. If he's micro, ow, where are you going? No, bad Marine. And that may have just been the opportunity that he needed. Gas going down here. SCV going to start fighting this drone. Even with those first couple of shots, is going to have the advantage. Beefy boy SCVs with that 60 HP. Pretty strong. Overlord does manage to escape. First sunken, not going to be too rushed up here. A little bit worried if he, but no, Prolific isn't going to send Marines out. Like I said, he doesn't really need to apply a hell of a lot of pressure. He doesn't need to take any too big of risks. He's got himself at set up to win here. Like, yeah, you've basically been given this win here. If you don't die to anything too early, but mutas are going to be a good idea. I think that's what you have to do in this situation, but still not going to be too hard to counter. He just has to basically survive, so he can basically turtle, I think, and just get himself into tanks and his starport up and going. He really doesn't need to attack, but then again, Rabbit is being so greedy right now. He knows that that Prolific knows that he may not have to apply too much pressure, and so he's skipping out on a lot of sunkens here that may actually give Mr. Prolific an opportunity to go in the front. No academy down yet, but we do see that very early factory here. Just stacked his Marines at the choke, which I do like. Is adding a couple more sunken colonies here. Perfectly timed here as these Marines do start to head out here. Nothing on the map here other than 2 Zerglings here for Rabbit. Everything else is drones. And he's just making more drones. These 3 sunken colonies are going to be more than enough to push this back. So they're going to try to sneak in while those Marines are out, but more Marines are rallied. Going to run back once again, just keeping those Zerglings alive. Very nice stuff. Scouting down here to see if there's anything building that's going to be floated up in this area. This is a dark area though, so there still could be a barracks there. Luckily for him, there is not. The Spire in a very quick Queen's Nest. 2 more gas going down. So Rabbit getting himself in a nice position, but yeah, I'm not too worried. 3 starports going down here for Gus. I love it. I love it. he is going to have Valkyries to deal with this for sure. And yeah, this is very smartly played by Prolific here. Just really capitalizing on the blessed positions that he has. And then, yeah, not going to rush out. And, yeah, and not going to rush. Just not going to rush out. He is going to chillax and just let his advantage grow. I don't see an armory down, though, which I would like to see be thrown down immediately. Where is it? Where's your armory, man? I thought you were going for Valkyries. Oh god. Spire is done. What is he gonna build out of these starports? He's building... What's he gonna build out of them? Is there an armory somewhere? Am I missing it? He needs some more gas too. This is not enough geysers for 3 starports. Okay, he's going for dropship. Okay, alright. Triple dropship. I like it. Usually you can only afford 2. Okay, but he's gonna go for 3. This is actually really, really nice. I thought he was just gonna blind counter the mutas with triple Valkyrie. I'd love to see the armory get thrown down though, so that he can just do that next. But this is actually gonna be really good. He's gonna have 3 dropships full of marine medics and a tank here, and this could actually just GG him unless those dropships get picked off with some Scourge or mutas. The dropships are filling up now. This is getting like a scary, scary spot here. All of the dropships are going to be loaded. There's a lot of marines here, and yeah, if they're disabled to drop here, it's going to be incredibly difficult to deal with. He can just land right on top of here. He doesn't even need to go down here, but he's going to go down here anyway. Going to let these mutas get a couple of shots off on the dropships, but a lot of these units are going to get, all of them are going to get unloaded. And these mutas are going to have to fight marines, not microing, which is not good. And this is very nice here for Prolific. He could have even probably brought that a little bit closer, because one shot on those drones is going to be devastating. Not targeting the drone once again. Really a missed opportunity here for Prolific. Could definitely be picking off more drones with his tank. This tank getting 5 kills, though, still pretty good. Another round of units going to be dropping in here. He only has 4 or 5 mutas. So, yeah, very close, but I think Rabbit is just going to have enough to deal with this somehow. Prolific really blundering, not getting that tank just like one step closer. And yeah, blown opportunity there, I think, and now I'm a little bit worried. I'm still actually not too worried about him, but Guardians are going to be pretty good idea. I don't know. It's still scary stuff. Did he do enough damage there? I'm still believing that this is Prolific's game to win. I do believe. But right now, LovelyRabbit unable to go on the offense, just having to defend here. Wraith for Muta, not something that you see every day in these small numbers. Nice Muta micro, going to be able to pick off 1.5 of them. And yeah, LovelyRabbit still not getting a single spore, not a single sunken colony back here, which is just wild to me that he has the confidence to do that. I think I would have built the spore and a sunken here 3 minutes ago, probably. We do see, yeah, just Prolific. I think he needs to reestablish his choke here. Not in a hurry to do that. More drops coming in here, Marines, and tank really needs to siege that up here at 42 workers. Oh, able to pull them, only losing 2 workers there, but doing a pretty good job fighting these mutas, and actually going to take out all of these mutas, so this may just be a GG drop here. A lot of drones. Rabbit went for another round of drones. He's building 10 mutas now, but he is taking substantial damage here, not collecting at all. This tank is in range, only at 2 kills, but he is zoning out these drones. And now these Wraith, which is this triple starport Wraith, which is actually working out really well. May I say even better than Valkyries. Somehow, some way, doing work. The cloak, no overlords in sight, and now yeah, the cloak Wraiths are actually real go-through. Nice job here by Prolific. Gonna be able to start collecting here. Once again, he does have a huge worker count, but I don't think that's gonna matter. I think more drops, more shit is just gonna be flailing in here. Prolific doing a decent job macroing here behind, having more and more attacks ready to go, not letting the Zerg breathe. And this drop is going to land. Those Scourge not gonna be quite in time to kill that before it unloads, and now free reign on these drones. And just building more drones. GG is going to be called, and my boy Prolific is going to tie this series up 2-2, which excites me. He has defeated a Korean Gosu before, and I think he may just do it again. I think he may just do it again. I don't know. We'll see. We'll jump into the next game. Game number 5. Holy Prolific, the Gosu. Game number 5. Not what we want to see. Prolific Zerg. Maybe I will turn the lights on. It gets dark. It got dark. Okay. Yeah. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we saying? What are we saying? Rabbit, Terran, cross spots. Interesting stuff here. This could lead to a long game. Traditionally, the longest games are these cross spots just because it takes so much longer to attack. And if you do get attacked, you have that much more longer to recover before those reinforcements come. And yeah, it just tends to lead to longer games. But what do ya know? We're gonna just go ahead and multiply this speed, as I assume it's gonna be a long one. Buckle up for a long one here. Everything's standard here for both of our players. Overlord may get caught out in the middle and get taken out here, and that would be a big time blow to our boy, or Mr. Prolific. Oh yeah, someone said they wanted well, how do I change it to? I don't even know how to do it. Oh god, not that button. Definitely not that button. I forget how to do it. I don't even care anymore. Never mind. Alright, back to it. Prolific has his choke established. Good news. Marine scouting all over the mizzle to check where his opposizzle is. And factory being produced here. What's Mr. Prolific gonna do? Marine. Get to pick off the Zergling. The Zergling has not made it to his opponent yet. There are 3 possible spots. And yeah, it looks like he's going to time out this nicely where he's going to get by. We do see a stim coming in here, so it's going to go for a lot of Marine Medic. Well, I think he's going to go for 1 factory, 1 starport. That starport is going to produce a dropship, then he's going to start that science facility here. These Marines coming up as close to that crep as they can to make sure these Sunkens can't get pushed out too greedily. Layer being done and a HyDrA stance, so Prolific gonna go right for those lurkers. 2 gas. Oh no, look at that. He is gonna go for a 2 factory just off 1 SCV. Interesting stuff. I wonder if he's gonna put a starport in that back. I don't know. He only has 2 gas, so maybe it's just gonna be a medic, more quicker medic. I wonder if he's gonna wait for the range. I wonder what's going to happen here. Lurkers being started now, so Prolific has a good time. If he doesn't, oh, he only has 3 sunken colonies though, so that's worrisome. These medics just peaked up there, and Koreans are really good with positioning their Marines and medics to yeah, get maximum damage. He's gonna stim in here, and now I am officially worried about Prolific. I'm officially worried about Prolific targeting on that first Sunken. Second Sunken gonna go down in here, and there is just not enough Sunken colonies. Prolific is just gonna GG out. Oh my goodness, that is a heartbreaking game right there. That is just not how you want to die as a Zerg. You just get a little too greedy on not building the Sunkens, and you get stimmed in and die. It's devastating way to die. But what can you do? That is Starcraft, and yeah, Prolific gonna have to win the rest of the games. LovelyRabbit on match point, 1 game away from advancing. What will happen? Who will win? Oh my god, don't let DinGo advance. Please jump into the next game. Prolific going to be taeng versus LovelyRabbit, who is also going to be taeng. So one of those rare matchups that shouldn't be as rare if random versus random was actually random versus random, but random versus random is not random versus random. And we have the taeng versus taeng mirror matchup Monday on Thursday, probably uploaded on Friday. Yeah, this is a scary matchup. One mistake, and then you're in for a 2-hour game, or you're dead. Both players gonna go for the Gosu barracks first into a depot. So what typically happens in taeng versus taeng? What do I like to do? I like to go for the 3 barracks academy, get my stim in range, but I also, which is not the best, I admit, but I do get a bunker. I get a single bunker at my choke, so I don't die to any marine medic push. Again, you still are vulnerable to, we've seen it, the SCV pull as well. If you go marine, you time out your marine medics and stack all of your SCVs, you can break that bunker fairly easily, and yeah, potentially overwhelm your teammate, but you are obviously pretty all in with that. And yeah, you get the 3 barracks, you get the bunker, you get the stim in the range, you get the range first, especially if you're defending, and yeah, then you go into either 1 or 2 factories, and then you use mass starports unless something different happens. That's what I do. That's what I like to do. That's my game plan. At some point, you get the triple, and then you just, you fly. It's a lot of turtles, but as a corner, I think you have a good spot. You're going to be tanked to ledge. You're going to be ledged for sure. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Back to the game. Let's refocus here. Marine going to come in here and see that it is the matchup that most players aren't too excited about. Some players will just be like, and then they just remake the game because they don't like the mirror matchups that they get once in a while, because no one has any practice, not much practice with them, because yeah, they come up so rarely. Academy Depot going down. Academy Depot going down. So both players basically playing identical. Prolific actually with an SCV and Marine lead here. So huge stuff for Prolific. Prolific playing like a Gosumon right now. Does not want to be eliminated. He is on match point. Reminder, he is on match point. Getting a 4th barracks here as well. So it looks like he is going to try to overwhelm. Oh, I wonder if that's on purpose. The double academy going to go for the range and stim double time. I wonder if that's on purpose. That's pretty cool if it's on purpose. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea if that's on purpose. We'll see how it works out. These Marines have a spread advantage, so they are going to win that battle and get himself a little bit of a supply lead. Not the best idea for Mr. Prolific. And what's he doing with all these SCVs out here? He got a little miss rally, I think. I think he rallied his SCVs down here because he wanted to build a factory once that next one came out, but then he got a little distracted by that little bit of push, which is completely understandable. And oh my god, that is what he's doing. That is cool, man. That is cool. You don't see it very often. It's not something like too crazy, but that's like huge, because a lot of the time it's like a race of who's gonna get stim and range first, because that just makes your Marine so much better. And guess who's gonna get stim and range first? It's the fucking guy with 2 academies, man. I like it. Getting that factory here as well. So right now, Prolific is ahead in just about everything but these upgrades. And once these upgrades get built, he's definitely going to attack here, because ranged stim. Yeah, when you have that range and stim advantage, it's so huge. It's gonna look like that these aren't the same units, and now we're gonna see it right here. Range is done for red. Range is not done for blue, and look at how terrible that went for Mr. Prolific. These Marines getting outraged, getting outgunned, and getting absolutely destroyed. And this is going to be a sad ending to our boy Prolific. GG is called. Prolific is dead. That means DinGo is dead. So we do have a little bit of reason to celebrate this. Prolific, very good showing this time, though. Much better than his original showing versus DinGo. Yeah, redeemed himself. Well played. Even though he did lose, he was able to take 2 games off of LovelyRabbit. And that is more than most people who've played StarCraft their entire lives can say. So good job, Mr. Prolific. I'm kind of happy you lost, though, because that means DinGo's not advancing, and LovelyRabbit will be advancing into that final group. LovelyRabbit, taeng K, and then who's left? It'll either be Jose, who I don't think it's going to be because Jose just got shit on by HyDrA. It may be HyDrA, or it will be Scan. Scan may not play if he decides that he is, or he is too busy because his tournament's taken for fucking ever, and he just does his real StarCraft. I completely understand, but hopefully he makes some time to play against HyDrA because that'd be cool. Either Scan or HyDrA, both of them will be cool to see in that final group with Rabbit and taeng K. And yeah, good series, good job, GG. Again, comments below if you want to see a special Tony G vs DinGo video. It was a cool little intro. I'm going to do it regardless, but it'd be cool if you encourage me a little bit. Yeah, GG guys. See you in the next game whenever it's played. Peace.